Hey, we are Imagine Dragons, and you're watching Rock Forever magazine.
Hey guys, it's Tori from Rock Forever magazine, and today I'm hanging out with Imagine Dragons. How are y'all doing today?
Good.
Good?
Swell.
Swell? I like that. Swell. And you guys are at the 97X Backyard Barbecue. Have you guys been having a good time?
Yeah,
Good time?
absolutely. It's a lot bigger than we thought it'd be. We were just expecting like a barbecue, you know, like in someone's backyard.
Just like a couple people hanging out.
Pissed. I wanted like a dad who was just making us barbecue while we played him songs.
Oh man, did you get any barbecue though?
No, we haven't had any hot dogs or burgers. No.
Oh man, that's what you gotta do after this interview. So make it happen. We're gonna start off with something fun, some finish a sentence. So I say each of you can answer this one. We'll just pass it around. So the first one is, before I go on stage, I always...
Warm up vocally.
Eat hot sauce.
Really? Is there any specific reason for that, or just hot sauce?
The endorphin rush, you know, it gets you pumped for the experience.
You can't eat hot sauce. You would drink it. It's a liquid.
I take hot sauce.
Okay, you take hot sauce. What about you guys?
I do a secret chant. I sing a chant.
Okay, so it's secret. You can't tell us.
I couldn't do that.
Oh,
I couldn't do it.
You couldn't give us like a sneak peek? Nothing?
Oh.
That was an accurate sneak peek.
That's the very beginning.
Accurate sneak peek? So I could just guess how the rest of it goes now. And what about you?
I stretch my forearms thoroughly.
Oh really? That's a good idea. Stretching your forearms. And so next one, craziest fan experience ever was when?
Just every time someone gets a tattoo of lyrics, always is like,
Yeah, that's pretty good that your fans love your lyrics so much, or something about your band, that they would permanently get it on their body. That's cool.
The first time we did it, we didn't know it was gonna be a tattoo eventually. We just signed her arm.
Oh yeah.
And then eventually, like, she comes back with like a tattoo. We're like, oh.
I'm sure if you know, you'd probably rewrite it like 50 times, make it perfect.
More careful of how I did it, yeah.
What about you, crazy fan experience?
Well, we had somebody come from behind a deli counter and ask us to sign a giant brick of cheese once in New Jersey. That was a little weird.
I hope they don't still have that. That'd be.
That was gonna be mine. Was signing the block of cheese.
Yeah. It's a well-aged cheese.
That is up there. That is great.
That is pretty great. I guess it's the only thing they had. So what about you? The cheese, or you got something better?
I think the tattoo thing beats the cheese, but barely.
Barely beats the cheese.
Yeah,
and so next one is, favorite part of performing live is?
performing.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. You know, just like getting lost in the music, being free. You know, it's the only time I think any of us really feel free.
Yeah.
I also really love watching people that don't know the lyrics try to sing along.
You know what I heard recently? Like, if you don't know the lyrics, you're just supposed to say "pink elephant" over and over and over, so it looks like you know.
Yeah, that would be more convincing. I've seen a lot of "ma ma ma ma," but I don't know. Not so much "pink elephant."
At least they're creative.
Wait, what was that? What was that? Ma 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 ma. Are you sure that wasn't babies like crying for their mom, or what is that?
That's it's time.
Nom 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 nom.
At least they like.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, at least they want to sing. You know, they have that.
They
Well, they got a
shot.
song in their hearts.
But no lyrics.
No lyrics.
That's a good thing. If they want to be singing along, we're doing something right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, what about you guys? Favorite part of performing live?
Yeah, you know, I just it's a nice time. I'm kind of a shy, awkward guy generally, but when I'm on stage, I feel like I can kind of let loose and just not worry about my inhibitions. And just let them go.
Yeah, just spending all the energy I have physically, getting really sweaty and getting lost in the music, like Dan said, you know. It's really, really fun.
Yeah, the band that went on after us, I think they do the same thing. Foxy Shazam.
Oh yeah,
Everyone should check them out.
Yeah.
You know, do YouTube videos of them because their live show is nuts.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
And now, next, finish the sentence we've got. For anyone who doesn't know Imagine Dragons, what's one thing you want them to know about you guys?
We are guys.
Wow.
And we're very boring.
I don't know. I'm pretty amused right now. Really.
I'm better at DDR than you are, whoever's out there.
What was the question?
We're very boring.
He's answering this for you. But one thing you want them to know about the band, anyone who doesn't know you guys yet.
Oh, you know.
You Imagine Dragons.
We Imagine Dragons, and
we like to we really just let the music speak for itself, you know.
Very true.
Because
we're very bad at doing it ourselves.
Yeah, because really the only way we know to express ourselves is through music, and we create music that, and through that we can be happy and we show passion and anger and emotion when we're human beings outside of music, we're unemotional. We're robots.
Really? So you could do the robot pretty good, I assume?
We can do a mean robot.
That's good. Good to hear.
Only on DDR.
I think we should have a battle. We should make this happen. No.
You'd win.
But now, we've got another finished sentence. The highlight of my career so far is...
This interview.
Good to hear. Good to hear. You just won over the interviewer. Good job. What about you?
Opening for Weezer was pretty crazy.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, he stole mine because we're all children of the '90s and we grew up listening
yeah.
to Weezer. It was like a staple of our radios, all of our mixtapes, and so that was pretty awesome. They're really chill guys, really down to earth. It was just a lot of fun.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Last but not least.
Playing the sold-out Bowery Ballroom in New York. That was amazing.
Sounds cool. Now, last finish the sentence for you guys. One question I've never been asked but always wanted to answer is... Think this one through now.
Oh wait, I thought there was a question coming.
Oh, that's the question.
Wait, repeat it again.
One question you've never been asked but always wanted to answer is...
What does it take to get to heaven?
How many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop?
And so do you know the answer yet?
No.
We'll find out. We'll follow up.
Boxers or briefs? Never been asked that.
Okay. That's usually like the boy band question that every fangirl wants to know, so... Yeah, that's really awkward.
What's your answer?
I have no anser, but I'd like to be asked.
Commando.
Commando. Oh, zing. Worst high five ever.
We're so cool.
Dude.
You don't leave him hanging?
Redo that.
That was worse. That was worse.
Let's try.
There we go.
Worst
There we
game
go.
Ever. I was like this, and he's like,
We're gonna have the interview over here more.
Yeah, can you edit that to make it look like we connected on the first one?
Okay, yes, we're gonna cut that out.
That in post, right?
And so now they're not gonna know what we're cutting out because we
just
cut it out.
CGI it.
Exactly. Now, the last question.
No one's ever asked me, Daniel Platzman, what's your favorite prog rock band? And the answer I've never been able to give is Gentle Giant.
Wow. That's deep.
Wow, I didn't think anybody could get less cool than our missed high five, but there you go.
Primus.
Love some Primus.
There's some Primus.
And now we have a fan question here from Ashley, and she wants to know how you came up with the band name. I know the good old question, but...
It's an anagram. We had a phrase to begin with that we all agreed upon, but we didn't want to call the band it. So then we did an anagram, we rearranged the letters, came up with the Magic Dragons. And no, we don't tell anybody what the original phrase was.
Oh, so it's a mystery.
Yeah.
The world may never know, just like the Tootsie Pop question.
Exactly.
But now, what is the message you guys are trying to convey to your fans?
We just like we just cover the spectrum of emotion, and there's songs that are happy and uplifting. There's songs that are a little more moody and angry, and we just write what we feel, and hopefully people can feel that emotion and connect with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think like a lot of music comes from kind of a negative place, at least I feel. So we like to think that our music comes from a more positive place, and while it runs this whole gamut of emotion, hopefully it's uplifting over everything else and positive and makes people want to be better and feel better rather than.
Well, you definitely succeeded, at least with me. So good job on that. And so this is the tough question here. If you could collaborate with anybody, who would it be? Think big here.
Not even tough.
Oh.
Dead or alive though?
Sure, yes.
Dead and alive, or?
Or either
Dead
or.
and alive would be pretty hard.
Dead would be Harry Nelson. Alive would be Paul Simon.
Well, if we get two, then dead is going to be Louis Armstrong, and living will be Tom Waits.
Probably Michael Bolton or Kenny G.
Ooh, nice. You and Kenny G with the hair would be so good. Can we just say?
He's joking.
No, but I think the hair could work.
Thanks for making sure everyone knows. Thank you.
Yeah, well, his sarcasm, he thinks that everybody always gets his sarcasm, but usually people don't.
Yeah,
so
I definitely didn't catch that.
Oh.
I can also sing a lot of Kenny G solos. I grew up in second grade. Kenny G was pretty cool.
Now last one, who would you collaborate with?
I'm going to go with Three Living I'm going to go with Dave Grohl, Trent Reznor, and Michael McDonald. Yeah.
And now you guys have a music video out now for It's Time. So what inspired the whole concept for that video?
Oh, you know, we just like conceptual art. We like, you know, things that maybe aren't so obvious and that, you know, make the viewer or the listener have to think and interpret it for what it is. You know, we like kind of abstract things too. And so we feel like there's a general theme behind our music and the EP, and we felt like that video represented the theme. And we like to leave it to the viewer to interpret what that is.
Oh, so you're not going to tell us any of what you guys think? No?
You know, I think it's important for everybody to find their own meaning in it.
And so did you each have a favorite part of the video to film? Was there one that was more fun to film than others or anything like that?
I really like the part where I wasn't running after a truck.
Oh,
You know.
Yeah. Oh, that, you know, you never think about it. Like, there was a camera on a truck that was...
Oh, yeah.
I never think about the behind-the-scenes stuff.
That's not true, though. Ben's favorite parts were the close-ups on just him, where he was like...
No, where Dan fell down over and over and over and over again.
Over and over again.
Sounds like you guys had a pretty good time on set, I'd say.
Yeah. We have fun.
And now your Continued Silence EP is out right now. So what was the meaning behind the title? You're not going to tell us the meaning, are you?
Yeah, again, you know, we like to leave those things up to the listener. You know, I think that it definitely has meaning for us. You know, when we put it together, we put a lot of thought into it. But yeah, we like to leave that up to the listener.
It's good that you didn't just title it after one of the songs that, you know, you guys put something neat in there. And so do you each have a favorite song from the EP? Let's pass that down.
Favorite song from the EP? Yeah, you know, it changed all the time. I think all of us really love It's Time right now. You know, that's kind of where we're at, and that's where our thoughts are. And, you know, it's a song that's on radio, and, you know, there's a lot of meaning behind that song. We wrote it at a hard time, and, you know, so it's time.
What about your favorite song from the EP?
You know, it's always fun. On Top of the World, it's just, it feels good.
Mm-hmm.
It's happy.
I'd say probably It's Time and Round are my two favorites right now.
Yeah, Round and Round is probably my favorite off of the EP, but I love all of them, and It's Time definitely has a special place in my heart.
Yeah, it's good since that's a single.
Radioactive. I love Radioactive a lot.
Yes.
And I love the whole EP, if that wasn't clear. We really like every song that is on the EP.
I think that's good, though, considering you guys have to play all the music so often live. You know, it's good that you like your music.
I like My Fault.
Now we've covered everything. There we go.
Good. And now, not
Demons
only...
is great, too.
Oh, gotta mention them all, right? And so you guys are also working on a new album very soon. Can you give us any details on that yet?
Yeah.
It's gonna be new.
Yeah, we're actually going into the studio beginning of June to do our full length. It's our first full length album we've ever done, so we're excited to kind of tackle that.
How do you think it's gonna compare to the EP? Do you guys have any ideas of what you want to? Well, I figured. But anything you can tell us?
You know, the EP is a good sampling of what's going to come on the album. It's kind of like a preview of the album. There will be a little bit of the EP included on the album, but it's more just like us continuing to explore in the same areas that we did for the EP and just kind of giving you a full introduction as to what Imagine Dragons is.
Looking forward to seeing it all.
Out in September this fall. So.
Everybody look out, September. Better start searching on iTunes in September for it. And so for anyone who does not know you guys, where could they check out your music?
Twitter, Facebook, Imagine Dragons is the name and the Twitter handle. And ImagineDragonsMusic.com, Instagram.
Sounds good. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out.
Thank you.
Have a good time the rest of the day while you're in Florida. And to everyone watching, make sure you go check out Imagine Dragons and subscribe for more interviews. See you next time.